Everybody from the Main Street station where you're watching Live with Randy, 316 Main Street, the world's most famous beach, Daytona Beach, the world's best bar as far as I'm concerned, George Merced, the Main Street station. Got a special guest tonight, as I've just mentioned, Mr. George Merced. Not only a good friend, a good biker brother, but a local businessman here on Main Street, 608 Main Street.
You got it, Randy.
Home of Chrome Premium Cigars.
You got it, my friend.
George, good to have you. How are you, brother?
Great to be here, my friend.
Oh,
great.
Man, I'll tell you, it's always good to see George. George, I want to mention a couple of things. First of all, I want to talk about two rides real quick, and then I want to get into your life, what's going on. The Angel Flight Ride from Dirty Harry's is starting at the Beaver Bar at 10 o'clock on Sunday morning. Tom, Lisa, Heather, these people do such a fantastic job every year on this event. So please be a part of that ride on Sunday. We try to support them. They are supporting our ride next Saturday, the 12th. Saturday, December the 12th, the Freedom 100. I know you'll be riding on that.
You know I'm there. You know it.
Oh, man, the 5th annual, hard to believe already, the 5th annual Freedom 100. You who are watching, you're not really familiar with what that is. Started 5 years ago, as I made mention. Our goal was to have 100 bikes then and an American flag on every bike because we're proud to be an American. And then also, the money we raised was to go to a veteran or a veteran organization, and then 30% of that money to go to the Main Street Station Bicycle Fund for kids. And so it's a fantastic event. As a matter of fact, the Main Street Station, with the help of all of you good people, has given away, I think, over 700 bicycles to children.
That's a lot.
So we're counting on you next Saturday for the Freedom 100 to come with a flag on your bike. And this year we're giving the money, 70% of the money will go to our brother Darren Osdorf. Darren suffered a stroke. He's in rehab, coming along, but they got a long way to go. So
prayers to
help us support Darren and help us support these children. The wonderful job that Phaedra Lee, Pops, Steve, everybody does here at the Main Street Station. Go give a big shout out to Lisa, Darlene, Donnie, John, and all these guys who are watching in. We appreciate all of our viewers.
Thanks for coming in, checking in.
That's right. Absolutely. Hey, guess what?
Guess what?
Crash Rocket's in the house.
Oh, that's my favorite band. You know that.
God.
It's a perfect night. Crash Rocket night.
You know, I was talking to Phaedra just a few moments ago. A couple of days ago, we were cold as far as Florida standards were concerned. And here we are, 77 degrees or something.
It's beautiful.
A beautiful night. So if you're watching in anywhere in the Edgewater, 50-mile vicinity, whatever, come on out. Come on out to Crash Rocket.
It's beautiful.
Then tomorrow night, and I want to get on to you. Tomorrow night, we got a fantastic band called TMI, Twisted Minds, Inc. I'll tell you what, I've heard these guys once, and they were incredible. You do not want to miss that show tomorrow night. Twisted Minds, Inc., TMI. If I'm not mistaken, most of the bands are, the band is, a lot of them are bikers they play. Do a great job. I think out of the Cocoa Beach vicinity. So come on out.
Bikers supporting bikers.
Bikers supporting bikers. You know what? And the beautiful thing about the Main Street Station, not only the biker family, the tourists to come in and race car crowd. You know, it's just a people-friendly place to drink cold drinks and listen to fantastic music. George, I want to hear about you. I know they are anxious to hear about you. Tell us, before I get into the business of Chrome Premium Cigars, just who is George Merced? Where did you grow up? Tell me a little bit your family, your high school, the mascot names, stuff like that.
Grew up in Erie, Pennsylvania. Born and raised there my whole life, and went to Iroquois High School, Wesleyville Elementary School, and wrestled my whole life, and loved to roller skate. You know, tried to grow up the right way. My grandparents kind of pushed me the right way, you know, roller skate and go to the high school dances and do all that stuff. Don't worry about drinking out behind the school and partying and kind of stay away from that. But the funny thing is, once I hit probably 17, all of a sudden the guys that I stayed away from, I hooked up with because they were in rock bands and stuff, and I thought that was the coolest thing, you know, especially during MTV days and everything. I'm like, man, I got to get into music. My first band, well, my second band I was ever in, Pat Monahan from Train was my drummer. And who would ever think? And I got to play with him a couple shows.
What was the name of your first
Seduction.
band? Seduction.
What a great name, Seduction. And for 17 years old. I
still love it at 59. All right, it's a beautiful name. Okay.
But like I played the band Chrome. Everyone knows for years, and got to tour with Jackal and played with Slaughter and Warrant, and had a lot of fun doing that kind of stuff. But the funny thing is, I always tell people, Pat Monahan took a right, and I went left because he made it and I didn't. But I ended up in beautiful Daytona Beach, Florida, and that's all that matters.
You took the words out of my mouth. I was going to say, a lot of you people may not know that George, these bands that he actually played in. You know, that is fantastic. Were you always a music lover? I mean, when did music come into your life?
Well, I love music just from even like being young. My grandparents would take me camping, and I can remember back in the day when I was a little kid, you'd go to a campground and there was a live band playing. It might be Jerry Lee Lewis or somebody. Back in the day, the old timers, I call them old timers now, but that was the cool thing. And you go to a big KOA campground and they're having live concerts. And I can remember seeing Bobby, you guys don't know this probably is, but from Yeehaw and different shows like that. So you'd go camping and all of a sudden these guys are playing on a Friday or Saturday night at the campgrounds. That was the coolest thing in the world. So I always loved music. Roller skating was big because I feel as a singer and a bass player, that gave me my rhythm. I learned rhythm with black music, loved it, and to be able to dance to it and skate to it, and then that really helped me out in the future for timing, to know when to come in on a song, when to take off on a song, to keep like the bass and the drums, keep the low end and the dance groove going. If it wasn't for that and learning rhythm, I would have been out the back door. I know a lot of guys have a problem with that. I never did just because of skating and dancing. That came to me natural.
You sing, obviously. Do you play an instrument
also?
Yeah,
bass guitar.
Bass guitar.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
And now, is that something you did as a child, or
bass guitar later on? Bass guitar at about 16 years old, and then what happened was in my band Chrome, I was going through lead singers like crazy, and this one didn't want to do these songs. This didn't, but I had the focus, and I knew where I wanted to go as a bar band and how to get there. So finally, after years and years and going through about 5 singers, the guys in the band looked at me and said, "Why don't you just sing? It's your band. You know what you want to do. You know, you can carry a tune. You can sing." So there's what I like to say. A star was born, baby.
A star is born. A star was born, and a star is sitting to my right, ladies and gentlemen. Fantastic. I'll tell you what. You know,
I had fun.
The thing I love about these Friday Night Live shows, we a lot of times we'll talk to a band, and sometimes we talk to a good customer,
right?
Such as you.
Yeah.
You are a customer.
Yep.
And a band, have been in a band, played in front of big crowds, things of that nature.
Yep.
We talked a few minutes ago about your parents. Are your parents still living?
No, my mom passed away when I was 3.
I
was lucky enough that my mother's parents raised me from 3 years old on until they passed away, of course, as I was an adult. But they put a lot of good skill and mindset with me, and you look at a situation and what would you do in this situation, and I just wish to this day that they could see where I'm at in life now, because I never thought I'd end up in Daytona Beach, Florida. Never thought I would live here 7 months a year and get ready to buy a home here for good. And you just never, the path that you take, you wish that they could see how it turned out.
Erie, Pennsylvania. Aren't they some kind of a movie or something about Erie?
Oh gosh, it was an old 60s movie. They redid it.
I guess I just told on myself, didn't I?
The way it was, or the way it is, or something like that. That was based out of Erie, Pennsylvania.
Erie, PA. You know what blows my mind is all the people in Daytona Beach from Pennsylvania.
Oh yeah, we can't wait to get out. Wait to get out of the snow.
Look at the viewers. Mike's looking in, Ray Turner, Pamela, Richard.
Yep.
I'll tell you what. Again, we want to give a shout out to all of you people who are taking this time on a Friday night to watch what's going on at the Main Street Station.
That's right.
Listen to our interviews, guys. We love you all. Thank you. Without you, it's all in vain. So thank you from our hearts. We appreciate that very much. Man, Erie, PA, you know what cold weather is.
Oh, boy. Why do you think I'm here, Randy? My 4th year here. I love Florida.
it always blows my mind when it's 70 degrees. We're running off toboggans and stuff like that.
It's funny. I watch everybody with a big flannel on. I go, "Are you crazy? It's 65." You know?
All right, George. I want to get a little nosy with you. All right.
Oh boy, here we go.
Yeah, absolutely. Your wife. What's your wife's name again? I apologize.
Kelly Merced.
Beautiful lady. Yeah.
Yes, she is.
Now, how long have you guys been married?
12 years.
12 years.
Together 15. Yep.
Any children or
no? We don't have any kids
Okay.
together. But I do have a daughter, Megan.
Okay.
And son, Josh. And I have 3 beautiful grandchildren, all boys.
Oh, beautiful.
Great boys. So we got a great family. But no, we've been together 15 years, and she. I'll tell you, if you guys ever see her at Bike Week, she just doesn't stop working. And she's already got her job, her career, but the cigar thing was something I chased after, and she said, if you're going to do it, I'm behind you 100%.
Oh, fantastic.
Which that's how it's got to be.
Fantastic. So 12 years you've been married, 15 years you've been together.
Yep.
Okay, here it goes. I know everybody's dying to hear this. I'd love to ask this question in particular. How did you guys meet? Where did you meet? How did you meet?
My band was playing a show at a campground, and I had an RV, and I had a bunch of my buddies come hang out. And the next day after the show was over, they all scattered and went home. I remember picking up all the garbage and folding the chairs up. And some girl that I'm good friends with, her and I, Jen, pulled up and said, "Hey, what are you doing?" I said, "Well, I supplied the party last night. My band played. I let everybody crash here. Not my bandmates, but friends. And of course, they got up and left in the morning and went home, left me with a mess." I said, "I'm done with this single life." And she said, "You know what's funny? I got somebody for you." And I said, "I'll get out of here. I don't need anyone to find me somebody." Guess what? She hit the nail on the head. Got me a really nice girl. Totally blew me away. And I was like, what a class act.
Fantastic. What was it, love at first sight?
Yes, it was.
Fader, I got to ask him this question. The first kiss.
Boy, am I on a talk show? I feel like Jay Leno over here.
Who was the aggressor on the first kiss?
Oh, of course, her. Of course, her.
Oh, there we go.
I had to turn the tables a little bit. I had to play hard to get. You know what I mean? You got to play hard to get a little bit.
Oh, man, this is fantastic.
The best is the first date if you got 2 seconds. Took her to the local fair and took her to quarter drafts. And I said, this girl's either on the motorcycle, of course on the Harley.
Right,
I said, she's either going to really like me for me or she's not. Well, we had the time of our life. And that was a great first date. Just down home going to a fair.
And it was love at first sight from there on out, man. That's a fantastic story. I'm telling you. Hey, it just keep coming, huh? So she was the aggressor. So we're going, Kelly, if you're watching, she doesn't have
Facebook, thank God.
If you're not watching, watch this later because
she will.
Because George Merced, right now, I want you to tell me some beautiful things that you love about Kelly.
Oh my gosh, Randy, was this? Is there a hidden? Somebody well, I already said she's a hard worker, very sweet, cares about everybody else before she cares about herself. She does whatever everybody else needs, whether it's family, friends. She's there. This is a good way to explain my wife. She still has all her best friends from college. There's about 12 of them, 15. They still get together once or twice a year. They're at everyone's weddings. Not one of their friends have fell off the train. They're all still best friends.
That's fantastic.
That tells you something about my wife and her friends, the character.
Fantastic. And this is how you make a man think. What's your anniversary date?
Oh, dude, come on. Oh, my God. Don't. Can we edit that, Mike? Because I should know. I know her birthday, December 24th.
It's coming up.
Yeah. My daughter just reminded me. Hey, Dad, when are you getting her?
Oh, man. Sorry, George.
Thanks, Randy. I can't show her this now. But thanks, buddy.
Hey, all you guys who are watching in, I want you to do me a favor right now. If you can leave us a comment, please tell us where you're from.
They'll tell us what the date is.
Leave us a comment. Show us a heart. Show us a little bit of love. We appreciate that.
Randy,
right now, hit that heart button and let us see your love. We appreciate that very much.
We should have went over to questions, Randy, before you. Thanks, bud. I really scored high. Now I scored low.
Paul, Marie, Gabrielle, and Taria, more people who are watching in. We appreciate you very much.
Thanks for chiming in, right?
As a matter of fact, I want to do something I never do. Or haven't done as of yet, anyway.
Start over? Start over, Randy. Give me a second. Take two. No, go ahead, honey.
This is the beautiful thing about live.
Yeah, thanks, Randy. No, go ahead. I'm joking.
You have that date now? No.
No, I don't. I didn't have it in my phone.
Oh, God, I'm going to hear this after the show.
You're in trouble.
If you're watching and you have a question you want to ask George.
Yeah, ask me.
Phaedra's going to try to monitor it for a second. Or if one of you people who are out live has a question you want to ask George, we're going to take a second. Either one of you have a question, George, Scott, Lou, thank you for watching in. Again, we appreciate you guys so very much. Mikey, do you have a question, or Phaedra, either one that you want to ask George? Or you, the audience, real quick, like, do you have a question that you want to ask Mr. George Merced?
How excited is George to be part of the Main Street station for every bike week? Very excited.
There you go.
When I first came to town, I knew the establishment that I wanted to be partnered up with was the Main Street station, and I went right to Phaedra, sat down, and said, let's make it happen. That's a good question to start it off.
What's your favorite cigar?
I hate to say this, but one of my own, Sweet Chrome.
There you go.
I have my own blends, and Sweet Chrome is what I'm smoking now. It's the best, most affordable cigar for $6 that you'll ever smoke. It's a great size, 5x50, great smoke, and it's $6.
Wow. Which leads me to another question. How did Chrome Cigars come about?
Well, I ended up I was in Myrtle Beach. I traveled a lot of bike weeks.
Right.
Whether I was with the band or not, I'd go to bike weeks. So I was with some friends and my wife. We're in Myrtle Beach, and I smoked cigars. The funny story is about once or twice a year, I would have a cigar. I never smoked cigarettes, didn't like cigars that much. But cigars are made for special occasions, something like that, you have a cigar. I was at Myrtle Beach Bike Week, and I was sitting there watching the band. Matter of fact, it was Crash Rocket. And they play in Myrtle Beach at the Beaver Bar. So I'm there, and all of a sudden I said to my wife, hey, I'm going to go get a cigar. Well, she knows I don't smoke much, so she said, go ahead. So I met Don and Dee Dee, the owners of 4U Cigars, and they turned me on to it. I said, just something very mild. My palate's not strong. Just want something mild. They turned me onto a cigar called the Payback. I'll never forget that cigar. From Room 101, I ended up purchasing that cigar from them. Speed up the clock. The next day, I got to have a couple of those to take home. And then my band a week later played with Jackal at Ohio Bike Week. And after the show, I said, I'm going to go find that Don and Dee Dee and get another one of those cigars, right?
Right.
And I went down, and they were at the Jack Daniels bar set up, and I saw them, and then they called me a couple weeks later when they came to Erie for Roaring the Shore, and that's when they presented, we'd love to sell our business to somebody like you and your wife. Here I am.
The rest is history.
Rest is history.
Wow. And we talked about George a while ago. What kind of bike you? What kind of bike you on?
Harley Davidson.
All Harleys.
Fat Boy and Electric Glide.
Fat Boy and Electric Glide. He takes his business to, I guess, about all the rallies.
Yes.
He's in Sturgis, Myrtle Beach.
Yep.
Of course, here at Daytona. When he's at Daytona, away from his store, which is only 3 or 4 buildings from here, he's got a tent set up right here at the Main Street station.
And girls.
You've been here how long? 4.5 years? Or
4 years. Yeah, 4 years.
I guess,
starting my 5th year.
I guess I've had the pleasure to know you the whole time you've been here, which is a good thing. Great guy, great friend. I really do appreciate
So are you, Randy.
I appreciate it very much, George. Tell the people a little bit more when they come to town, Bike Week, or even living here, what kind of cigars that you offer at the store, how they can order, business hours, things to that.
Yeah, absolutely. You can come to here anytime you come for Bike Week. I am the biggest cigar vendor on Main Street. We are located at 608 Main Street. You can also check us out on our Facebook, Chrome Erie, Chrome Premium Cigars, or my personal page, George Merced. I like to do a lot with Facebook. It does help the business, as you can see what we're doing this evening. Facebook is awesome. Just stay out of the politics, and the rest is great. Also, ChromePremiumCigars.com. I have a website. You can check us out. But and always, my phone number, Randy, I give my personal number out to everybody. It's on the business card. There's no bothering me at all. 814-504-4494. Call me anytime. I pick up the phone. I even have my phone number on the front door of the store right here at 608 Main Street. For the winter hours, I'm on the road all summer, so unfortunately my cigar shop's not open in the summer here at this time. If Main Street does a few different things, then we may change that. But at this time, I'm here kind of wintertime is my slow down time.
Right.
With COVID, you would think it slowed down, but a lot of people, and I appreciate this, guys, have been calling me, and I've been shipping more cigars than I've ever done in my life.
Beautiful.
And that's a wonderful thing, and don't think that we don't appreciate it here at Chrome Cigars, because it means a lot to keep that register going. And that's why, Randy, with everyone that purchases something from me in my store, online, everybody gets free swag. You wonder what free swag is. Cutters, lighters, t-shirts, hats, whatever is available to me, rocks glasses, shots glasses, whatever I get from all the big companies, which I carry all them from A to Z, Arturo Fuente, Ashton, Drew Estate, Acid, Liga Privada, Macanudo, I mean, the list goes on and on. I carry everything. If I don't have it, just like when I was in the car business for 28 years, if I don't have it, I can get it for you. It takes me 48 hours. I can have a box of anything that you smoke.
Wow, fantastic. And you know what? A lot of the people that are watching, they come to our bike events.
Oh, yeah.
So come see George right here at the station. Come to the
Yep.
shop. I know we have people that I talk to on a regular basis from Virginia, Tennessee, Canada, even France, and places like that, all around. Not this country, but the whole nation, the nation and the world, all the way around.
Yeah.
So George Merced, be sure to come and see them.
Yeah.
Not
absolutely.
only will you get a good buy, but you'll meet a fantastic guy.
Thank you, Randy.
George,
Thank you.
in closing, tell us something that we don't know about you. Can you tell us something we don't know about you?
I sold cars for 28 years and was in management. It sure is a lot better selling cigars to my friends.
There you go. There
That's
you go.
it.
Fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, George Merced,
Chrome Premium Cigars.
Chrome Premium Cigar.
Where we're always making smoke.
There you go. And will you tell all these fantastic people viewing what you love about the Main Street Station, 316 Main Street?
Everything. You come in here, this is the cleanest place in Daytona, the most fun. It's just when you come in here, it's got a whole different vibe than any other bar, restaurant in the whole area. You come in here, matter of fact, I can put it to you this way. When friends and family come to visit me, this is the first place I take them. Main Street Station to see Phaedra and the gang. Everyone's so good, Pops, Randy, yourself, everyone. This is the #1 place. This is where all your friends show up or we meet. And they open the doors to everybody as family. You start off as a friend, you turn into family real quick.
Fantastic, George. Hey, one more time. The Freedom 100, December 12th. If you love our veterans, you like to fly the flags on our bike, right now, will you hit the love button? Give us a review. Let you know that you love this great country of ours. Crash Rocket, 8 o'clock tonight.
Can't wait. What a party.
TMI, tomorrow night. So for all you people looking in right now, George, let's give them a big toast.
Heck yeah.
And to you, George Merced.
Same to you, Randy.
Hey, it's
love you, brother.
Love you, brother.
Love you,
You're
buddy.
watching Randy live from the Main Street Station. Y'all have a good night. Thank you.